In this video, I'm talking just briefly about money. I have two goals. Number one is I want to be completely transparent, and I want to set up avenues for that. And then secondly, I do not want to be beholden to our dear government for anything that might prohibit the proclamation of the gospel or our ability to speak truth or our ability to follow Yahweh's commandments, statutes, and judgments. So on that, I am not a proponent of filing for a 501c3 tax status. However, you can file an SS4 and operate as a nonprofit, and people who give can also give tax-exempt donations, provided that that entity falls within the parameters of the 501c3. In other words, you do not need to file for 501c3 status. You can file as a nonprofit, operate within the parameters of a 501c3, and then automatically be considered a 501c3. I'm going to give you a link. You can look at the IRS verbiage down below, and yeah, there you go. I have I wouldn't call them a sister congregation, but a congregation in another state that is doing this, where they've filed their SS4. They can receive tax-exempt donations, and they have a for-profit side for anything that they might sell to pay taxes. Anyway, if you're a CPA, especially if you are gifted in that and you want to help a nonprofit, then that would be certainly welcome. I've got people in my life that we are learning. I was a part of a couple of 501c3s before, and we officially filed. But again, because of the increasing oversight of the federal government, we want to make sure that we are not succumbing to anything that would prohibit us from doing what we need to do to be obedient followers of our Messiah. Now, as far as transparency, you need to know from me, I think, that I'm actually a pretty scrappy guy. Probably have, 1,000 DoorDashes under my belt, and a couple thousand Uber rides. I can't say I liked it all that much, but I did what I needed to do. As I was a teacher for a local school district, I did my professor life, and Amy and I are in good shape. I will probably seek to be a bivocational pastor for the rest of my life. And yeah, there you go. I would expect our staff to do the same. In other words, we want to operate on a shoestring budget. We want, and the transparency, I'll look at all the legalities of it, but we want to show you inflows and outflows on the website. Ultimately, if anyone's ever paid, I don't know if we'll, break down the salaries, but at the same time, we want to make sure that where everything is going. And as soon as I can get any type of financial stuff out of my hands, I will certainly do that. I'm not really money motivated. I'm gospel motivated. I'm love motivated. And we just need to get a responsible group of people that are separate from the elders. Elders need to govern spiritually and will be over I just call it an advisory team or a financial team, but that team needs to keep everything above board, very transparent, and that's how we're going to handle that part. So I hope that resonates with you. We want to keep as much everything squeaky clean. That's very, very important to me.